Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Tuesday. First of all, let me get something straight. This is a journal, not a diary. I know what it says on the cover, but when Mom went out to buy this thing, I specifically told her to get one that didn't say diary on it. Great. All I need is for some guy to catch me carrying this book around and get the wrong idea. The other thing I want to clear up right away is that this was Mom's idea, not mine. But if she thinks I'm going to write down my feelings in here or whatever, she's crazy. So just don't expect me to be all, dear diary, and this, and dear diary, and that. The only reason I agreed to do this at all is because I figure later on when I'm rich and famous, I'll have better things to do than answer people's questions all day long, so this is going to come in handy. Gregory, tell us about your childhood. Were you always so smart and handsome? Well, here's my journal. Now, shoo, shoo, shoo. Like I said, I'll be famous one day, but for now, I'm stuck in middle school with a bunch of crazy people. Let me just say for the record that I think middle school is not the best idea ever invented. You got kids like me who haven't hit their growth spurt yet, mixed in with these gorillas who need to shave twice a day. And then they wonder why bullying is such a big problem in middle school. If it was up to me, grade levels would be based on height, not age. But then again, I guess that would mean mean kids like Shirag Gupta would still be in the first grade. Today is the first day of school, and right now we're just waiting around for the teacher to hurry up and finish the seating chart. So I figured I might as well write in this book to pass the time. By the way, let me give you some good advice. On the first day of school, you got to be real careful. You got to be real careful where you sit. You walk into the classroom and just plunk your stuff down on any old desk, and the next thing you know, the teacher is saying, well, I hope you all like where you're sitting because you're going to permanently be there for the rest of the year. So in this class, I got stuck with Chris Hosey in front of me and Lionel James in back of me. Jason Brill, he came in late and also sat to my right, but luckily I stopped that from happening at the last second. Next period, I should just sit in the middle of a bunch of really good-looking girls as soon as I step in the room. But I guess if I do that, it just proves I didn't learn anything from last year. Man, I don't know what is up with these girls these days. It used to be a whole lot simpler back in elementary school. The deal was, if you were the fastest runner in your class, you got all the girls. And in the 5th grade, the fastest runner, well, it was Ronnie McCoy. Nowadays, it's a whole lot more complicated. Now it's about the kind of clothes you wear, or how rich you are, or if you have, I don't know, whatever. And kids like Ronnie McCoy, they're scratching their heads wondering what the heck just happened. Well, the most popular boy in my grade is Bryce Anderson. The thing that really stinks is that I have always been into girls, but kids like Bryce have only come around in the last couple of years. Well, I remember how Bryce used to act back in elementary school, but of course now I don't get any credit for sticking with the girls all this time. He used to be like, girls are stinky poos, yeah. Well, I don't think girls are stinky poos. I used to stick up for them all the time. Well, like I said, Bryce is the most popular kid in our grade, so that leaves all the rest of us guys scrambling for the other spots. The best thing I can figure is that I'm somewhere around 52nd or, 53rd most popular this year, but the good news is that I'm about to move up one spot because Charlie Davies is above me, and he's getting braces on next week.